Hello, this is Dr. Pop Singh from BP Catches the Run. Today I am going to discuss instrument formula. Instrument formula is given by G. Black for all the hand instruments used in operative dentistry. In every hand instrument, there are mainly four parts: shaft, shank, blade, and cutting edge. You can see in the figure, this portion is shaft, this portion is shank, this portion is blade, and this upper portion is cutting edge. Now moving towards the instrument formula given by G.B. Black. The 4-number formula is used for the instrument in which cutting edge is at angle other than the right angle. And 3-number formula is used when the cutting edge is right angle to the blade of the instrument. In 4-number formula, first number indicates blade width in tenths of millimeter, that is 0.1 mm increments. Second number is primary cutting edge angle in centigrades. Third number, blade length is millimeters. Fourth number, blade angle in centigrades. Now we will see one by one. First number, blade width in 0.1 mm increments. It indicates width of the blade or primary cutting edge in tenths of a millimeter for this instrument that has width of blade of 0.9 mm. You can see in the figure both side arrow indicating the width of the blade. If the width of the blade is 0.9, then first number in formula will be 9. Remember, to know the blade width, divide the first number of formula by 10. That is, if the first number is 15, then the width of the blade is 15 by 10, that is 1.5 mm. Second number indicates angle formed by the primary cutting edge and long axis of the instrument handle in clockwise centigrade. You can see the long axis of the instrument, and this is the primary cutting edge. The angle found by long axis to the primary cutting edge is known as primary cutting edge angle. It is represented by 2 here in the figure. This angle is also always measured in clockwise direction. The angle is expressed as a percentage of 360 degree. For example, if 85 is given number, then it represents 85% of 360 degrees, that is 306 degrees. This instrument is positioned in such a way that this primary cutting edge angle always exceeds 50 centigrade. For this instrument formula 15, 95, 8, 12, primary cutting edge angle in centigrade is 95. If this cutting edge is at right angle to the length of blade, then this number is omitted, as in 3-numbered formula. Third number indicates blade length in millimeters. The third number, that is second number in 3-number code, represents length of the blade in millimeters from the shank to the cutting edge, from this shank portion to cutting edge portion. This portion indicates the blade length. In this figure you can see, represented by 2 arrow, the length of the blade is 3, so the third number formula will be 3. Fourth number indicates blade angle in centigrade. It indicates the blade angle relative to the long axis of handle in clockwise centigrade. This is the long axis of the instrument and this is the blade, so the angle found between the long axis and the blade is blade angle, indicated by number 4. That is, if 14 centigrade is given, it equals to 50 degrees. That is, 14% of 360 degree is 50 degree. For these measurements, the instrument is positioned such that this number is always 50 or less. You may be asked in the exam or viva 4-numbered formula instrument. An example will be gingival marginal tremor (GMT) or angle former. You can see in the figure here is mentioned 13, 95, 8, 14. In the figure, 13 is representing the blade width, 95 represents the 95 centigrade of primary cutting edge angle, 8 represents length of the blade, and 14 represents blade angle. You will always be asked if all the instrument has 4-number formula or other has 3-number formula. So 3-number formula has first number indicates width of the blade, second number indicates length of the blade in millimeter, third number represents blade angle in centigrades. Examples will be enamel hatchet or chisel. Thank you.